Well, we were in beautiful Bendigo this afternoon for the WNBL. We were promised a thriller, and we got one. We went to overtime in our first overtime broadcast game of the 2018-19 season so far. Jenny Screen, dual Olympic medalist, was beside me for the call, and it was a thriller. You wouldn't know that by the final score because the Fire kicked away in OT.
Yeah, absolutely. When we look at the full-time match stats, there wasn't much in between the teams. 7-point differential, but that was only due to the foul line towards the end of the game in overtime. Great to see assist-wise that Townsville were penetrating, finding the open man, and equally the possession game was really good as well. 13 turnovers to 10. You wouldn't see that normally in any game of basketball, so really good contributions from all the girls.
We always have exciting games, and the game was tied 14 times, so that's pretty exciting. And I think they've had a good start to the season, so we're trying to do our best. We need to get some wins on the board, and really pleased that we were able to come away with it. It took overtime. Tobin had a great game, and Abby stepped up and hit some shots. So I think they were tough. They had lots of weapons on the outside that we had to defend, and I do love the new stadium. It's beautiful. It's really nice. It's a good atmosphere. It was a great place to play.
It was certainly pressure packed. It's the first time we've really had that sort of situation. That last couple of minutes was pretty tense in regulation. So I thought we did a good job. I thought the girls really held well and did a fantastic job. I don't think they could have done any better.
We were good when we moved the ball and we reversed the ball, and I think we got thrown on a lot of screens defensively, so we'll look at that type of stuff and see if we can fix it up and try to slow them down offensively. They shot the ball really well from outside, so we're just going to make sure we try to shut down those shooters.
There's not too many adjustments we need to make, realistically. We need to offensively work against the zone. When they changed to zone, we didn't do a good job again. The ball was sticking in people's hands. We've got to get the ball moving. And we made some poor shot selection and probably moved the ball too slowly early and didn't give ourselves enough shot. So we'll work on that, and I think we can improve there. Defensively, we were pretty competitive all over the floor. The stats, there was nothing in the stats to the end of the game, so we're pretty evenly matched. We had the game won, but circumstances changed in the last 2 seconds, so it was, we did all we can do. We've got to bounce back on Thursday and show that wasn't a mistake, that wasn't just a one-off thing. We've got to bounce back Thursday and get the win in Townsville.
Just rest, recovery, and watch a lot of film. I think that's going to be the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, it was fast. I think part of our plan was to kind of get up the floor and make them throw the ball up quickly and, quicken them up a little bit. So I think we did a really good job of that. But I think in turn they also did the same thing to us. So I think it took a little bit, but once we settled in, then we got to play our style of basketball a bit more.
It was a high-quality game, and there is no higher quality player in the WNBL still than Susie Bakovic.
I know, we're a broken record with this one and her last name. It's going to be synonymous and go down in history as one of the greats, if she isn't already. But equally, the best thing about this team was that not only was she 27 points and 15 rebounds and 5 blocks, but they had 4 other girls in double figures. And if they want to be a contest team down the stretch, that's where they need to be.
No doubt. The Townsville Fire escaped from Bendigo with a big OT win over the Bendigo Spirit, 89-82.